What's going on, guys? You know another one has to bite, the Dusk. Let us go in and check out another character. I just did Screamer, right? That's the one that I just did. Let's go to a R unit. I want to go to a R unit because I feel like, you know, are these R units even good? Like, is Issa good? Is KLOAR good? Asa? Like, are these characters good? Should you invest into them? Because this is the type of game where resource management is kind of important. So one of the characters that you get early, and I've been falling in love with, is actually KLOAR, or however the hell you want to say it. Now, what she does is she's your AOE mama, right? She is your AOE mama, but because she is green, I wanted to kind of go over her because I kind of wanted to talk about like the coolness that she is, and that a lot of these characters can kind of help out and assist with her, right? So she has the basic attack. She's a magic-based character. Whoop-de-doo! Merry Christmas. Outside of that, every 3 skill castings, this is her passive, she gains a stack of Wind Breath and increases her magic damage by 10%. This effect lasts for 5 seconds. Wind Breath, Animo, which is the green character's skills can be buffed by Wind Breath. Now, this is so cool. And I wanted to talk about her and how eventually, maybe I'll do, I need more of them, but that this is like a whole archetype, right? And I actually noticed that other colors kind of have their own little archetype, which is kind of cool. But yes, so she gets a stack of Wind Breath after using 3 skill castings, which is kind of hefty. More goes with this one. This is 4, obviously. This one's a 6, so it takes a while to kind of gain this one up, especially to do 3 castings of it. It's going to take you a while to do. But this one, luckily, if you read here, Star Explosion, KLOAR starts chanting, dealing magic damage, 71 plus 220 AP to all damage to all enemies within a circular area. For every stack of Wind Breath on KLOAR, the damage is increased by 5%. So after, like, you're likely not going to get that unless you have like some type of way to get like your mana build. I think it's read a little bit weird because you do see the number. Like when she uses one skill, you see it counts 1, but this is, you have to spam her skill. You have to pretty much give her priority every 2 seconds. Then we have the ultimate here, which is Star Prophecy. She draws a judgment card, unleashing a whirlwind that surges forward, dealing magic damage, and consuming all stacks of Wind Breath on her. Each stack of Wind Breath consumed increases her damage by 5%. So it's meant to be like a consume it all, boom, and you're good to go. But I think that this one, let me see what this one does. There it is, Wish, and this is why I really think this is crazy. So, Wish of Breath. All allies gain 1 stack of Wind Breath, and their skill damage is increased by 10%. And the whole thing is, the skill damage thing is flat out, doesn't matter. But each character gets a stack of Wind Breath, including herself, which is pretty crazy, right? So that's how you can see with the passive, right? Not the passive. How Wind Breath it works. Every character, or at least most of the Wind characters that I've saw, has something to do with Wind's Breath. So that's kind of what I wanted to showcase here a little bit. So let me go to a character like Follett. It's kind of like a mini thing, but just to show you guys real quickly, you see Wind's Breath is in there, Wind's Breath, Wind's Breath, Wind's Breath, right? So there's actually synergy, and like I've not seen, let me look at another green. The only other green that I could look at is KLOAR. Guess what? She has stuff that deals with Wind's Breath, right? Wind's Breath, Power Chord, sorry. Wind's Breath is here, and then does the ultimate, boom, Wind's Breath. Isn't it amazing? So building a all green team, and you do need to do stuff like that because of the simple fact of the elemental dungeons and certain stages. You're gonna want to have like a tank for every single occasion. So her being an AOE DPS is gonna be really good for a lot of stages. Even if it's one big boss, it's still pretty good to have a really strong DPS that is green, right? As far as like SSR characters or Rs, like you have Follett, who is another one. She's actually another green mage that is a SR, technically. You have Nano, who's a healer. You have this guy, who I don't know what he does. And you have Tetsu, again, as an archer. So that's probably range physical damage. And then you have Kier here as well. So there's a couple of green options, but building a team that kind of synergize with that is kind of nuts. The only one that I saw that I have is Momel, who is technically like a warrior, but I don't think that there's anything that's like Wind Breath in any of her skills, right? So nothing. She has absolutely nothing to do with Wind Breath. which is really weird. She has like other things going on, but we're not reviewing her right now. So really cool. If I would like to get this character up when I'm building my green team, to specifically use the Wish of Breeze, because she gives Wind's Breath to literally everyone, and everyone's skill damage is increased by 10%, and that's where I think she's gonna get crazy. And then of course we can go into her Awaken to see what magical decisions she has to make. Like I said, all of these are just stat stuff. Eventually you get further down, and then you start to making some decisions. Upon entering battle, her AP is increased by 6%, or her max HP, which is, yeah, you just go with that. Sorry. Sometimes I said it's either or. Most of the time you're not going to need this because she's in the back anyway, unless for some reason they have things that dive in the back. Now you have when her HP is above 70%, increase magic damage by 20%. When HP is above 20, increase the chance of stable chanting by... The chance of stable chanting has a chance that the duration of channel skills won't be cut short by damage taken. I could see how that works. Like when you're getting hit, there's a 50% chance that you won't get interrupted. That's cool, but doing more damage to me seems a little bit better. This is very situational. Let's keep going down. Phase 5, Star Explosion, complete channel, deals an additional magic damage equal to 20% of AP. Or Wish of Breeze, the card that I like so much, the skill that I like so much, has a 30% chance to grant 1 stack of Wish to all allies. It already does that. I'm assuming they mean like an additional stack, so it gives 2 stacks of it instead of just 1. Star Explosion is the ultimate, right? Star Explosion? No, Star Explosion is this. So you're picking either or, right? I guess that's okay. Yeah, so if it channels the entire time, it does even more damage, which is, I guess, is nice. And last but not least, each stack of Wind Breath consumed by Star of Prophecy, which is the ultimate, deals even more damage, right? It makes it so it deals even more damage. And this one, each stack of the Star of Prophecy has a 20% chance of granting one's Wind Breath, for all allies. Okay. So that's actually good. So it almost refunds itself in a sense, but it also, she consumes her own, and then she would still give out to other ones. I think that this one might be better, but it depends on what kind of combo team that you're going with, right? So using like a full Wind team, right? You're actually not going to the Wind Echo. You're going to the Cold Flow, right? You're gonna try to beat out. You're gonna try to go here and beat out the full Water team, right? With your green stuff. Hopefully, KLOAR can help us out here. Because my only tank that I have is red. Going back to what I was saying, it would be nice to have a green tank or a green warrior that could take this. Hopefully she doesn't instantly die. Alright, maybe not. I need to keep her healed up. So here you go. As you can see, she has the 0 on her, right? Because I haven't cast anything, I'm going to use this now. And this is the full channel, as they were saying, right? As you can see, all the bursts happening. So those skills that were saying, like, oh, you need to level up skills like that. If you get the full channel, then that's awesome, right? Oh boy. I forgot that was that skill. I just shot into nowhere. Get out of here. So they can't interrupt it though, obviously. No. Stop it. Got them all. I just died. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. I messed that up so bad. Leave me alone. That was intentional, I promise. I forgot that they split, dude. I really did. I forgot that the cards split. So I kind of want to just keep her up. And now we can use this. Because then we'll have another one almost immediately. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, I need to use one more skill. Protect yourself. Can I get all of them? That's better. There we go. But you see how, like, the Star Explosion is a channel? They can interrupt it. Use AOE skill now. Yeah, you see? And that's what they were talking about before with the interrupt, right? So you saw how they interrupted me while I was doing the channel? That's what they were saying. So there's a 50% chance that that won't happen, basically, is what they were trying to say. Shoot his ass. Boom. Rita. But obviously that'd be tremendously more easier if I just had more green units, right, built. And that's the whole point. You know, I have too much red, so me doing green is like making a mistake. Your green is going to make your boost up your blue. Your blue is going to boost up your red. Your red is going to boost up, you know, it's just a cycle. So you kind of need to invest equally. But I've been investing in fire because of the Burning Phoenix event, because I need to get fire because it just kind of works in this event. Speaking of which, we're going to go do a summon. I wanted to do a separate summon video, but I don't really have enough to do that. And we also have this currency, which is like a separate. So they have like, kind of have separate, which is pretty cool. You can't use this currency here. So this is for these other banners. This one is just another green healer, right? So she kind of has her own little banner now, which is weird because this is the standard banner. This is just here. And then just to get this dark tank, or you can get this healer, or you can get this dark assassin, which I really want an assassin unit. I feel like there's not too many in the game. So let's warm up with getting her. I was wondering what if you touch the outside. Maybe we can get some more characters to review, which is what I'm hoping for. Ah, it stopped. All right, that's fine. Issa dupes. Euphoria dupes. That character, I told you that. Momel, okay, I'll say your name. Asa, gonna have the best Asa in the world. Hathor. Celia. More Momel. There you go. So kind of but that's not where we wanted the spice though. That's not where we wanted the spice. Now of course you can do things here. It can do the little exchange here for you as well. So it's the same system. But let's see if we can bring Serlet home. It's 180. Down the hatchet, baby. See, I need to draw myself. W. Wait, how much? I'll say it. That's an ugly W. But I think like the more it lets you do, the more like the higher the rarity. Come on, turn yellow, you son of a, do it! That's what I'm talking about. Listen to old boy. All right, here we go. KLOAR in the building. Hey, she said, yo, I'm actually pretty good. Thank you. Thank you, daddy. I respect it. Uh-oh. Green. It's a green affair, which is kind of scary because the character I'm looking for is red. Let's fucking go. I can do a video on this chick. I don't know what she does. I really don't know what she does. So boom, we are good. We are good, ladies and gentlemen. I can now do the video on her because now I can actually see what the hell she does, which is kind of, I think they definitely need to change that. They 120,000% need to change that. But I have both the characters from this banner now, so now I can save up on bigger and brighter things, which I don't know. But now I get to see, and yes, that's another reason because who knows what the hell you're pulling for at this point. But yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed and look forward to, obviously, really quick, I'm going to try to get that Serlet video out because a lot of people have no idea what she does. There's no real like guides or wikis that are out, so I got to do it for the people. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.